Alexander Hamilton wore many hats as an American statesman, politician, legal scholar, military commander, lawyer, banker, and economist. As one of the founding fathers of the United States, he is credited with saying, "Those who stand for nothing fall for everything." My name is Jose Perez, and I'm a 5th grade Whitfield County 4-H'er. After watching the musical based on him, I became very interested in learning more about Alexander Hamilton and how he changed the world as we know it. Hamilton was born out of wedlock in Charlestown. He was orphaned as a child and taken by a prosperous merchant. When he reached his teens, he was sent to New York to pursue his education. Hamilton was naturally intelligent and studied Latin, Greek, and advanced math. He entered King's College and was eventually instrumental in reviving it as Columbia College. When the American Revolution began, Hamilton took an early role in the military. Also known as the American War of Independence, the Revolutionary War began in 1775 against Great Britain. Just 2 years later, Hamilton became a senior aide to General Washington, in running the new Continental Army. Alexander Hamilton is known for being an impassioned champion of a strong federal government and playing a key role in defending and ratifying the U.S. Constitution. He contributed to the Federalist Papers, which were written and published to urge New Yorkers to ratify the proposed United States Constitution. The Federalist Papers is a series of 85 essays written by Alexander Hamilton, John Jay, and James Madison between October 1787 and May 1788. As the first Secretary of the U.S. Treasury, Hamilton built a financial foundation for the new nation against fierce opposition from arch rival Thomas Jefferson. Hamilton and Jefferson were arch rivals because Hamilton saw Jefferson as a sneaky and hypocritical, while Jefferson saw Hamilton as a wildly ambitious person. According to my research, Hamilton's vision for reshaping the American economy included a federal charter for the national financial institution. He proposed a Bank of the United States that would help make the new nation's economy dynamic through a more stable paper currency. As Treasury Secretary, Hamilton designed a financial system that made the U.S. successful. His contributions can now be remembered every time you look at a $10 bill. Alexander Hamilton and Benjamin Franklin are the only two men currently featured on the nation's currency who did not serve as president. One of the most well-known facts about Hamilton is his known matter of death, a duel versus Aaron Burr. He was already a force in New York State politics when Burr came along. Then the men became rivals when Burr ran for the U.S. Senate against Hamilton's father-in-law, Philip Schuyler, in 1791. Burr won the election in the New York State legislature. Burr's election to the Senate fueled his rivalry with Hamilton, who began to actively work against him. In a dinner conversation, Hamilton had called Burr a dangerous man. Though the two men had long political rivals, but the immediate cause of the duel was the disparaging remarks Hamilton had allegedly made about Burr at a dinner. Hamilton met Burr at dawn for a duel on July 11, 1804, in Weehawken, New Jersey. When both men drew their guns, Hamilton was severely wounded, but Hamilton's bullet missed Burr. Hamilton, injured, was brought back to New York City, where he died the next day on July 12, 1804. Today we remember Alexander Hamilton for all his contributions to American history. Alexander Hamilton is known for a dispensable eye to George Washington during the American Revolutionary War that lasted from 1775 to 1783. Thanks to his work, we have a strong federal government and U.S. Constitution. Even with opposition, Hamilton built a financial foundation for the new nation, serving as the first Secretary of the U.S. Treasury. Hamilton's name is definitely engraved into history, and though the musical takes many creative liberties, I am glad I was able to watch it, gain interest, and research such an important historical figure. Thank you.